Hey, this is Nelson with Luminous Arc. Today I'm going to explain what you're going to see in this video. So last year we moved close to the beach, and so I want to take my daughters and my family to the beach. Well, you know, anyone who's ever been to the beach and had to carry the stuff through the sand knows that it sucks. So we did that a few times, and after a little while it was like, man, there's got to be a better way to do this. So I started building a beach cart. So in this video you're going to see the first attempts I made at making the beach buggy. In a minute I'll show you the original frame, and you'll see what it eventually evolved into. I didn't do a lot of good footage of the version 2 of this thing, so I'll throw some pictures in. Sorry about that.
And for now, let's get to the build, and you guys can see the process I used to make this thing.
So here is the original frame that I built. I ran into several issues with the first version I built. So basically I first started with motors that were way too small. I didn't get the placement right. So then I upgraded motors, reduced the speed by getting motors that had gear reduction boxes on them. That increases the torque as well. So that worked alright, but then they were still too small. And I didn't like how close the tracks were. It looked kind of goofy, which is why I ended up doing away with that one. Plus I burned those motors up because they turned out not to be strong enough either. I didn't have enough amperage protection in there, so I ended up running too much amperage to them, which burned up the coils on the inside of the motors.
Okay, so what you see here is those motors that I was just putting on there are the 350 watt with the gear reductions. So I needed to move the placement of the mounting plates. What you see right there is me being absolutely bamboozled by trying to figure out why that bolt won't go in there. Eventually figured out that the threads that are on the mounting plate that's attached to the motor, those threads are messed up. So I need to break out the old tap and fix those threads.
Hey, I wanted to take a moment to say thank you very much for taking the time to watch my content. If you like this video and you like the things that I'm doing, please like and subscribe for more. Thank you. As I previously mentioned, I burned up those motors shortly after. I did some more playing later that night from the video you just saw, and I killed it. Then I decided I was going to change the design to the one you see now in the pictures. I widened the base, the wheelbase, and I widened the edges, the width of the whole thing. I also upgraded to 1,000 watt motors, and it worked great. However, it did have a problem steering, which I'll explain in another video. Coming up next, we will be doing upgrades to the one you see here in this video.
¿Te gusta? ¡Bum, bum!
I'm sorry, baby. I love you.